This demonstration is Your Voice, Your Brand, powered by AI, and today we're going to explore how AI platforms like Microsoft Copilot can help you create marketing content that truly sounds like you. This program discusses optional strategies. Please consult your manager or broker for requirements specific to your market, especially for consumer contact compliance. As a real estate agent, you may use artificial intelligence to generate content for your business related to purposes such as reports, presentations, emails, or marketing materials. Throughout this course, we'll review the use of Microsoft Copilot, Microsoft's AI chat platform, our recommended tool. The following best practices are represented for your consideration. Always check do not call lists before contacting leads. Never use automated calls, texts, or pre-recorded messages. You can be personally liable for TCPA violations. AI isn't here to replace your voice, it's here to support it. And when used effectively, AI tools help you write faster while still sounding like you. This workshop shows you how to make AI your creative assistant. Here's what we're covering today: what AI style adaptation means, how to prepare your writing samples, prompting the AI to sound like you, and a live demo. With AI style adaptation, tools like Copilot can be taught to write in a way that reflects your personal voice, using your unique tone, phrasing, and personality. It can help with everything from writing social posts to following up with clients. And as a tip, consider every method you've used to communicate with your sphere, including text messages, emails, voicemails, and social media posts. Have you ever used Copilot and it sounds like an infomercial? You already have a unique voice that connects with your clients and prospects. AI tools work best when they enhance your voice, not erase it. Let's make sure your content still sounds personal and authentic. Creating content that uses unique phrases you use often, like personal catchphrases or sign offs, will build a stronger connection with your sphere of influence. In addition to your unique voice, the tone of your prompt is crucial in shaping your AI generated content. The tone you use in your prompt is like setting the mood for your message. Here are some ways you might set the tone in your prompt. For a friendly tone, use a warm conversational tone. Professional, write this in a polished, confident tone. Direct and persuasive, use a concise, action oriented tone that is encouraging. Enthusiastic, use an upbeat, energetic tone that gets people excited. Calm and reassuring, write this in a calm, understanding tone that is reassuring. The more clearly you set the tone in your prompt, the better the AI can reflect your authentic voice. So don't be afraid to experiment and see which tone feels right for the situation. Not sure which tone is best suited for your message? Ask AI for ideas on appropriate tones. Asking AI for ideas or advice can help in many instances. Before we get to the live demo, let's go over how prompting works. Prompting simply means typing a request or question into the chat. It's just like typing into Google, but with more control and specificity. When you send your prompt message, AI will generate copy in response. For example, you can ask AI to create a social media post, write an email script, or draft a phone script. And you can see how it works here. As we mentioned earlier, in today's live demo, I will upload my writing sample into Copilot and ask it to generate new content in my voice. You're about to get a first-hand look at how your prompts guide the AI. Let's begin. Our first step is to gather good examples of your writing style and put them into a document. Examples of what you want to look for include effective emails and text messages you've sent to your sphere, popular social media posts, and your best property descriptions. Aim to showcase well-written samples that received a positive response. If you don't have any examples, you can write samples that reflect how you would communicate with your sphere. Make sure to avoid samples written with AI so your authentic voice shines through. And use a mix of different types of content, but you don't have to include samples for every method of communication. If you want to upload written letter samples, you must type the letter into that section of your document. And please make sure you avoid uploading confidential information. And when you're done, save your template in an easy to access location on your computer. Now we will upload our writing samples into Copilot. It's important to make sure you're in a new conversation so Copilot doesn't reference unrelated information. To start a new conversation, click the blue Start a New Chat button. And you can upload documents into Copilot by clicking the plus icon below your message on the left and select Add Content. You will then see an arrow pointing up. Select that upload icon and find the document of your writing samples. If you're using a different AI platform, it should be a similar process to upload your document. Now that the AI has received your writing samples, let's walk through some examples of how they can be used to create new content that matches your style and intended tone. Our first example is generating a friendly follow-up email for a showing. I'm going to copy this prompt and replace the bracketed text with the relevant information in Copilot. And we're back at our Copilot dashboard where I will paste it into our conversation. And I'll read out loud our prompt. Using my attached writing samples as a guide, please write a follow-up email checking in with Jane Doe, who has requested to schedule the showing at 123 Main Street. Provide a friendly reminder that I am John Doe with Coldwell Banker Realty. And use a warm conversational tone that recommends meeting on December 15th at noon. And I'll press the blue send button here to send our prompt through, and our text will be generated in seconds. And Copilot starts. Here's a draft email based on your attached writing style and requested details. And it gives us a subject line and a complete email. And then Copilot will almost always ask us at the end if we want to refine the content. And sometimes the result isn't perfect, and that's okay. You can give feedback like change the tone to be more casual or make it shorter. Don't settle for a result that doesn't reflect the message you want to send. In this demo, let's ask Copilot to make the tone more upbeat. And we will type directly into our chat here, make the tone more upbeat. And it will take just a moment to think, and it gives us a message here. Here's the revised email with a more upbeat tone. And again, subject line and email. And at the end, another question asking if we would like to refine the content in a specific way. And this is where the fun begins by generating content using a more whimsical writing style. For this example, we're going to give Copilot samples that have been written by a swashbuckling pirate. You can see quite a noticeable difference from our previous writing samples. Now let's go back to Copilot. It's important to open a new Copilot chat for new content. And now we will upload the pirate writing samples the same way as we did before. We have our pirate writing samples document here, which I will open into the chat. And this is where the fun begins by generating content using a more whimsical writing style. For this example, we're going to give Copilot samples that have been written by a swashbuckling pirate. You can see quite a noticeable difference from our previous writing samples. Now, let's go back to Copilot. Remember, it's important to open a new Copilot chat for new content. And now that we have a new chat open, we will upload the pirate writing samples the same way that we did before. We'll use a new prompt template for an enthusiastic social media post for an open house. Again, I'll replace the copy within brackets with the relevant information within Copilot. Now we're back at the Copilot dashboard where I will paste, and our prompt reads, using my attached writing samples as a guide, write a social media post to announce an open house for 123 Main Street on December 15th at noon. Clearly state that the event is hosted by John Doe, Realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty. Use an upbeat, energetic tone that gets people excited and encourages them to attend. And we'll click the blue button to send our prompt. And Copilot is telling us here's a social media post crafted in the same upbeat, energetic, pirate-inspired style from your samples. And as you can see, the generated copy has a little bit of a different writing style than what we generated previously. And again, at the end, remember, Copilot will almost always ask us if we would like to refine the content as well. And so we have our social media post, and oftentimes it's beneficial to rewrite the same message for a different method of communication. You can ask AI to write the same message for different types of content, like an email, postcard, or video script. In this demonstration, I will ask Copilot to rewrite the social media post as an email. And so we simply type write this social post as an email. And it will take just seconds to generate our new copy. And Copilot tells us, here's the email version of your social post, keeping the same upbeat, energetic tone. And we now have an email with a subject line and complete message. Looking for more workshops on our amazing marketing tools? Visit cbrmarketingworkshops.com to register for our live virtual workshops. You can also scan the QR code here. Thanks for watching.